how do you work with your corporate lawyer? Or better stated, how do you best work with your business lawyer? This is a common question we get, particularly with new clients. And after approximately 2 decades as working as a business lawyer, I can tell you there's certain things I see that lead to a much more successful client engagement. Client engagement where the client is getting more of the information they need. They're hopefully making better decisions in their business because they're getting good legal input. And also, when done properly, it may help manage the cost of your billing. So one thing you want to do is have open communications. We occasionally see clients who try to do things on their own to save costs. And invariably, in many situations, that ends up costing more. So a smart thing to do is to have a good relationship with your lawyer where you can just pick up the phone, talk to them, express ideas, and talk about things before you get deeper in them. Now, one thing you'll find is in your business, some things will become routine. For instance, you may have a product that is high tech and you may use non-disclosure agreements regularly. Well, your lawyer can work with you to establish forms, practices, procedures, so you don't have to phone them every time you have to do a non-disclosure agreement. That certainly adds a lot of efficiency. But the key is to have that communication. You don't want to feel as a business owner you just have to go out there on your own. You want a good working relationship with somebody you can trust, somebody you can pick up the phone and talk to, somebody you can send a quick email to. And that's what you should be doing because those will generally be inexpensive conversations unless they lead into something more complicated. And by having a number of those inexpensive conversations, you can often avoid getting into complicated and hairy situations which are difficult to unwind after the fact. So good communication is important. You really want to keep your lawyer apprised of your longer term plans, your internal struggles, the things you're dealing with. Whether you're having cash flow problems, whether you're having difficulties with particular employees, whether you're trying to grow into a new area. If you bring that to the attention of your legal team, they will be able to work with you to tailor things to your particular needs. So good communication is key. What I really suggest is that if you have an existing relationship with a lawyer, you go sit down with them, you talk to them, you work through the process. But if you don't have an existing relationship, now is a great time to set that up. Get to know some lawyers without being in a panic situation, build the relationship, pick up the phone, talk to them, get on retainer, get a deposit set up with that lawyer so that they're ready to go when you have a problem. And then you'll be in a better position because you already know each other. You'll know each other's business. You'll know who they are. You'll know what their expertise is. They'll know you. They'll know your business. And then when you have an emergency come up, your lawyer's ready. So I highly recommend you go ahead and get started with somebody. A lot of lawyers will work with you, and some will do a monthly retainer package where you can manage some of your costs that way. So look at those possibilities. All of that is going to set up a really good relationship, and importantly, it's going to help you keep your costs down and hopefully get you better information for decision making. If you have questions about business law, go ahead and drop them below. But remember, YouTube comments are not confidential, so don't place anything in there you don't want the public seeing. For those things, use private messaging, email, or make a phone call. But drop your comments. We'd love to hear your questions about business law. We're always bringing a lot of videos to this channel about business and business law, which is why you should subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and of course, come hang out in the comments. Look forward to seeing you for another video soon, and go check out some of our past videos, which have tons of information for you.